everyone, welcome to my weekly vlog. Hope you are doing well. I'm doing good as well because today I'm going to talk about something which is called natural acceptance, and it's extremely important when it comes to maintaining a happy state of mind, being happy, because natural acceptance is something that governs our actions and behavior in life. Natural acceptance, if you try to understand it simplistically, it's very easy. But again, just like many other things that are gone on in our life, we have made things complex and all that. So when I say these things, and this has been a feedback, and I really wanted to also thank a lot of people who have come back and provided me feedback. It gives me a positive sign as well, that at least people are finding it um, valuable as a content. So anyways, natural acceptance is basically those natural positive behaviors that we humans are capable of having, and that's what we are made of. We are made of positive behavior. We're meant to be positive. We want to remain positive in our lives. Positive behaviors are really to stay in harmony, not in contradiction, to stay in relation, not in opposition, to stay in affection, not in jealousy, right? These are a couple of these behaviors that we are capable of maintaining, and that's what keeps us in natural acceptance. And as long as we stay in natural acceptance, our acts, our behaviors, our thoughts, they all remain in a mode of positivity, and they accordingly govern our life. Our life becomes positive as a result of that. In a state of affluence, or a state of poverty, or in a state of difficulty, or in a state of ease, you will always be comfortable and be able to maintain your happiness quotient. You will remain positive about it, right? So with this natural acceptance, no matter what situation you are in, you are able to bring in a positive behavior, a positive attitude towards life, right? Think about it. I'll just pick up one of those opposing and natural acceptance behaviors that I've mentioned. One is harmony, another one is really in opposition. So when you are in harmony, does that make you feel good or bad? It does make you feel good, right? But I'm not talking about, again, this is no matter what people say. Even if they are saying something wrong, you cannot accept it. For example, if so, if somebody also brought in an extreme example, that what if I correct myself, but the world is not going to correct themselves, right? But we have already agreed at the beginning of this entire initiative that we'll start with correcting ourselves, right? So somebody said that there is a person who steals, right? As simple as that. If somebody steals from me, and what should be my reaction? Should I be in harmony? Should I be in opposition? Well, of course you will be in opposition, but do you become a negative person as a result of that? Do you start looking at every person approaching to you as a thief? No, because if you do that, then you are probably giving people that opportunity, and particularly people who are not deserving of that opportunity to mm, be negative as a response to you, right? So extreme situations you will deal with exactly how it is supposed to be dealt with, right? If somebody has stolen something for you, big or small, report it the way it is supposed to be reported. As simple as that. However, that shouldn't alter your natural behavior, right? You shouldn't start becoming cynical or negative about anybody approaching from somewhere. And this, you can put this particular concept that I'm talking about into all different kind of scenarios that you can. So we go to a different part of the country, or maybe outside the country, and there you faced with a sort of a racial slur, or a sort of a stigma that people have. They behave with you accordingly. Does that make you believe that everybody from that country or that part of the region is like that? If you start thinking that way, you will never be able to reflect to people nicely, right? Now, this, you might say that this is idealistic, but hey, what's wrong with being idealistic, right? Idealistic is not negative. Idealistic might give you a slight pain once in a while, and just wash it off by saying, unless it's an extreme condition, forget about, again, keeping the extremes outside. You just simply say, well, I had a nice trip in that country or that part of the country that I live in, and had an instance which is bad, right? There are people who were not very friendly, did not give me the directions when I asked for, but there were some people who really treated me well, and that does happen, right? It is not possible practically that every individual in a particular country becomes racist, or in a particular part of the country, in a region, becomes totally negative. In the same manner, not every person who's poor becomes a sort of a goon, or a thief or something like that. So like that, if you can put it into different scenarios and see that whether it helps you think more positively, be more positive, and positively, and as a result of that, do you remain more happy? Apply it in every example. In love, right? You fall in love, you find the right, don't find the right kind of person the first time, the second time, do you stop falling in love? No. That's a very nice feeling, to be falling in love. So why would you stop that, right? So you'll continue to discover people, as you go. You will not make, you have one friend who just ditches you, behaves with you wrongly, or um, again, you takes away some kind of your material wealth, bitches about you, whatever. Will you stop making friends, right? And also important, a lot of people think that not being negative means not reflecting it, not showing it. Not being negative also means that if you have kept that thought inside you, you're still negative. So keep the thought out, throw it out, right? Once you do that, that's when it is actually not being negative, right? So the natural acceptance of human behavior, actually, to be in a positive frame of mind, using the positive thoughts within you, and accordingly that governs your behavior. Being in harmony, being in affection, being in relation, right? Not in contradiction, not in opposition, not in jealousy, right? These are uh, the words that can help you discover the natural acceptance better, right? So thank you so much. I'll sign off for this week, and take care. Bye bye.